This is Jerry Show, and this is the Olight M3XS-UT Javelot, and this is a super long range thrower. And when I say long range thrower, I'm talking 1,000 meters. That's 3,281 feet. Now, a while back, I reviewed the Olight M2XS-UT, which was, I believe, around 800 meters, and that thing just blew my mind. Well, I got this one, compared the both, and this one definitely throws further. It's actually 1,200 lumens. And real quick, let's talk about the different modes. We have high, medium, low, and then a Moonlight. The high is 1,200 lumens, and I want to explain how that works because it's not just going to stay at 1,200 lumens due to heating. I mean, this is quite a lot of power packed into a small package here. So it starts off at 1,200 lumens, and after 5 minutes it will drop down to 720 lumens, and it will stay there for 55 minutes and will kind of drown its way out and the battery will die. But the next one we talk about is medium, and medium is 600 lumens, and that will be 1.5 hours. And the next we have low, which is 80 lumens at 12 hours. And then we have Moonlight, which is a little brighter than most Moonlights I've seen. It's actually 3 lumens, and that's at 360 hours. So, and then we have a Strobe, which is 10 hertz, and that's at a 1,200 lumens. But the M3XS-UT packs the Cree XPL high intensity LED, and it's actually de-domed. And if you don't know what de-domed means, I have a light here that's actually has a dome on it, and if you look closely, I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it on video, but it almost, you can see a dome over the LED. And when they remove that dome, it allows the light just to shoot as far as it goes. It's crazy. But if you look closely on probably any light that you might have at your household, it will probably have, it almost looks kind of like a piece of maybe even like hot glue or something. But this one is de-domed, and that's what allows it to just throw so far. So real quick, I do want to show you what all comes with the box here. It comes in this nice box. You can see it's the kind of shows the contents. 1,000 meters, 1,200 lumens, 360 hour runtime. That's on the Moonlight. But this will actually run off of a few different battery type of configurations, I guess I'll call it. It will run off of 2 CR123s, and the batteries that are included are actually 18650s. They kind of include this nice little carrying case here, and they are X-Tar and 31 milliamp hours 18650s, and it does come with 2 of these, and these are rechargeable, which is really nice. But like I said, you could also run this off, they have cartridges, so you could run this off of 3, I don't know if I said 2 or 3 before, but it's 3 CR123s, and I have the tube here, and where's the third one? But the tube would just slide in here. The positive head actually goes first, so you could run it off of 2 CR123s. I'm missing the third one right now, but you can also run it off of 4 CR123s. You would put the cartridge in, and then they have this extension tube. But to use the 18650s that are included, you need the extension tube. So I'll put the extension tube on there, and you just drop them in there like this, and we'll put the tail cap on, and this is all type 3 hard anodized aluminum. You can see we have that cigar grip right there. This is the holster. Show you how it slides in just like that. And then we do have a belt, Velcro strap here on the side, and then also a place for to hang it, maybe from a lanyard or whatnot. So let's go ahead, I'll put that aside, and now let's talk about the functions of this, because we have the side switch here, and then we also have the tail switch. So we can do momentary at any time with the tail switch. We can just click like this, and anytime we can do 2 half clicks for a high, it will go straight to high. And at any time if we want to go to Moonlight, you actually hold down this side switch and then turn on the light, and then you have the Moonlight. You can see it's nice and moonlighty. Anyway, okay, moving on. Now when we turn it on, we can go through, this does have memory, so whatever one you turn it off on, let me just go through the modes right here. You'll see 3 different modes, because the only way to get to Moonlight is by holding the side switch down and pressing it. But even if I turn it off in Moonlight and turn it back on, it turns off to the lowest setting, and then I can go through to medium and then high. Now, like I said, this does have a strobe, and you can access the strobe from two different ways. If it's on, you can hold down the side switch and it will go to strobe, and this strobe will blind you. It is crazy insane, and it does get a little warm here. Even if you were to put this on your hand and run it for a while, you can tell it says right here, hot surface. So, and then you just tap once to get it off the strobe. Now I can also access the strobe from the tail cap, and I can just, it's 3 momentary presses like that, and then I can click it in, lock it in, and now the tails or the side switch won't turn it off. I'll have to turn it off here from the back. So the M3XS-UT does have an IPX8, so you can totally submerge this up to 2 meters or 6 feet. And I will mention the color temperature. The color temperature is a bit yellow. That does bug some people. It doesn't bug me whatsoever, but it is a little bit on the yellow side, just like the M2X-UT was. But as for the throw of it, once you get really close here, you can see a small, and I think that's where the dome would be covering, but as you go out, it's got a nice spread to it and looks really good. So that is the Olight M3XS-UT Javelot. This thing is a super thrower. I mean, this thing just hits just about, if you go outside, you don't want to necessarily take this thing out and be pointing it around cars or anything like this, because this will blind somebody, and it just throws like crazy. So I'll go ahead and put a link in the description, but that's that. Thanks for watching.